Food tells a story about history, community, culture, environment, and the economy.
It also brings people together in a spirit of sharing, nourishment, and celebration.
Maine's culinary roots run deep. Our stewardship of the environment and care for our land and waters,
coupled with the hard work and dedication of Mainers,
produces the freshest and highest quality shellfish, meats, fruit, veggies, and so much more.
The pride we take in our state has positioned Maine as a global culinary destination.
From organic farming, craft brewing, cheese making, oyster growing, it's no wonder why so many entrepreneurs, innovators, and foodies want to visit and move here.
Thanks for watching The Maine Food Story, a new series and extension of Maine Life.
And if you've seen Maine Life, you know that we love to eat, but also to highlight the people that make it all happen. So tonight we have 7 courses or segments for you that will hopefully inspire you to try new things and new places.
Bon appetit!
Hey everybody, I'm Jessica, the store manager at the newest Hannaford location in Cook's Corner, Brunswick. Hannaford is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Maine Food Story. We're also proud to be part of your food story. Whether you're shopping for a quick weeknight dinner, trying out a new recipe for the first time, or cooking up a special holiday feast, we're here for you with all the best ingredients and love being your neighborhood grocery store. We hope you enjoy this episode of the Maine Food Story, and next time you're near Brunswick, stop by and say hello.
Maine's food truck scene is as diverse as any. Trucks can be found all across the state and offer an amazing selection of culinary delights. For some food truck owners, their goal was to always and only operate a food truck, but for some, a little improvising, adapting, and overcoming led them to their Food on 4 Wheels business.
Hi everyone, Nico here from White Fox Taverna Food Truck and Catering. We're here today at Krishnak Annex here in Augusta. I was working at Emelita in Portland for about 10 years. It's family owned. Decided to leave about 3 years ago, branch off and do my own thing. My family and I moved to Farmington, Maine. We found a location and we thought, you know, why not give it a go, and tried it. And then COVID happened. Didn't make sense to renew our lease at the time. So we're like, screw it, we'll do a food truck and try it out. I reached out to Chef Miller over at Mammy. I saw his food truck and got some inspiration. Reached out to him, he was very forward and helped me out on what their economics were. I had to go and do my own research on what exactly I was going to be cooking, what would work, what didn't work, and so forth. So I'm a Mediterranean food truck. I'm known for my lamb and Greek, but I wanted to make it a little more broad, more for people to try and venture out. So I do a wood fire grill with charcoal at times, other times with wood. I have everything from burritos to steak au pois, lamb rib chops, pork chops, also hand-cut fries. Wherever I can get local, I will. I'll go down to Portland once a week or maybe every 2 weeks, and I'll go pick up my Greek order. And when I'm down there, I'll grab my fish from Upstream Trucking. So I usually grab my swordfish from them and scallops, all that fun stuff, mussels. One of the great things about owning a food truck is I get to travel to people. I'm not stuck in a brick and mortar. I could be in Milo one day and be down in Portland the next, or be in Newcastle. It's fun. You really gotta like to be on the road, seeing all the people, meeting all the new faces, and watching them come back really makes it worth it. Well, today I'm going to showcase for you guys the lamb lollipops. They're a citrus marinade with some rosemary, fresh thyme, garlic in there, pomegranate juice, lemon zest, and then I finish it off with a demi glaze. And I'll be doing my hand-cut French fries, so I'll be doing that, and then I'll also be doing a swordfish burrito for you. It's local swordfish from Upstream Trucking. You got your pita, you got your scordaglià, which is like a garlic potato puree, and then onions and tomato, parsley, and pita. Thanks for swinging on out. I hope to see you guys again. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook or our website at White Fox Taverna. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Cheers from home, everyone.
We love a little Casamigos and coconut.
We do. The Coca-Rita, that's what this is. I found it on the Maine Spirits app. It's also a take on a cocktail our friends at State Lunch at Augusta do.
So if you have not downloaded the Maine Spirits app, you can find all of these fun cocktails, browse by recipe, mood, and season.
This one has a little bit of Casamigos Blanco tequila, cream of coconut, some freshly squeezed lime juice, and then the garnishes are big here. We have a roasted lime, a leaf from a pineapple, and a little cinnamon on top.
And that's all you.
That was all mine.
Next level.
Exactly.
Connor, show us how it's done. Well, Connor, it looks beautiful. It smells amazing, and as he just said, tastes legit.
I gotta try it now. Cheers, everybody.
Cucarita, cucarita. All right, everybody, today for our appetizer, we are talking charcuterie boards and specialty cheeses here at Hannaford with my new best friend, Deb. Deb, how do you become a cheese expert?
Well, I love cheese.
Try a lot of cheese.
Actually, I've been accredited by the American Cheese Society. A lot of testing, a lot of experience goes into it, but I'm now certifiably cheesy.
And you're also Cheeserella, according to your family.
I am. Always get invited to a lot of events and show up with cheese.
Well, I can see why. So when you talk to these, cheese makers and you're buying their cheese, especially the local ones, how does that make you feel?
So meeting with cheesemakers is great because they are so dedicated. It's a lifestyle, not just a profession, and it just never stops for them.
And you have 200 cheeses here.
We do, and when we have specialty cheeses that come in for the holidays and seasonally, so a lot to choose from.
So let's talk about what's in front of us. In your opinion, what does it take to make a beautiful and delicious charcuterie board?
One of the easiest things to remember is something old, something new, something goat, and something blue. Use that as the foundation for selecting the cheeses. Starting with old means an aged cheese. So this is a Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy, 24-month age. Usually you think of that as a grating or shredding cheese, but drizzled with a little balsamic vinegar, fabulous on a cheese board.
And I love what you did here.
Prosciutto Parma that is rolled around an Italian breadstick.
Yum. In addition to the Parmigiano?
We have an aged cheddar from Pineland Farms.
Love
it's their
it.
2-year aged reserve cheddar. Wonderful. And next to that is their younger cheese, which would be a Colby Jack, also Pineland Farms.
Speaking of young, brie would be considered.
Brie is also would be a younger new cheese, yes.
And you paired it with one of my favorite, red pepper jelly from Stonewall Kitchen.
It is fabulous.
That
Great
is so
pairing.
versatile. You can go with anything.
It really is.
And you also picked local.
Absolutely. So local goat cheese from Seal Cove out of Lemoyne, Maine. It's a wonderful herbed goat ball, and also Frederickson Farm dill spread. They're out of South China, Maine.
And a little color.
A little color from Vermont Creamery. Yes, it's a blueberry and lemon goat log.
Last but not least,
blue cheese. People get a little freak about blue
I
cheese
know,
sometimes, but
it's good.
If you pair it with chocolate,
Yeah.
you get that salty sweet, drizzle it with a little honey, it's fabulous.
And to bring it all together, you've got your meats, fruits, and veggies.
Cured meats like salamis, prosciutto, then seasonally available produce. It adds that pop of color, gives some texture to the board, and is the best thing to use on a cheese board.
Well, I am ready to go to a party. I love you. Thank you so much for educating on all of this yummy stuff. And you guys strategically put your cheese section right across from the wine.
Yeah, noticed that, did you?
Yes, that's really good. Well, thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
I love talking with you.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda. The brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
As we've been taught, it is a no-no to talk religion and politics at the dinner table.
That's true. So each week instead, we're going to be bringing you a little Maine trivia.
When my husband and Vanessa and I get together, it gets real competitive. So, no Googling. We're going to put the answers on at the end of the show. Here we go.
What is the Maine state animal?
And what is the Maine state fish?
What's the average summer temperature in Maine?
What is the average winter temperature in Maine?
Hi everyone, we have a fresh variety of seafood available daily at Hannaford, and I'd love to share a haddock recipe with you tonight.
We are so lucky to be in Maine and have this fresh seafood, so tell us exactly how we're preparing it.
Yep, we're actually gonna make a savory beurre blanc sauce to go with it.
And beurre blanc is?
A fancy word for wine and butter.
Two of my favorite things. So tell us about these. I've never seen these fancy butter medallions.
Yes, this is actually the key ingredient. These are garlic and herb butter medallions. You can get them in our seafood department, and anywhere you use butter, you can use these.
Which is almost everything, right?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, so talk about the recipe.
Yep, first we're gonna get started. We're using a cast iron pan tonight, and we wanna make sure it's nice and hot. Season the fillets with our Taste of Inspirations Fisherman's Wharf blend and sear each side in the pan for about 3 minutes. Remove those and add in your sliced cherry tomatoes and shallots and let them cook till about soft. It'll be about 3 minutes. Add in your white wine and bring to a simmer, allowing that to reduce down by about half. Remove that from the heat and add in 2 to 3 butter medallions depending on your preference and allow them to melt. When you're ready to plate, go ahead and lay that tender fillet of haddock on top of the rice and spoon a generous amount of the tomatoes and shallots and that delicious beurre blanc sauce. Enjoy.
Doreen, this smells so amazing, everybody.
Thank you so much. This is a new favorite of ours, and I really hope you enjoy it.
Well, I love my job so much, and I'm going to love you. Cheers.
Cheers. A little bit better than lemon.
The lemon zest, I can feel it. Thank you, yes. No offense taken. I'll follow your recipes any day.
Thanks, ladies. Hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your haddock dish prepared by Chef Doreen. That dish could be prepared with cod, hake, and pollock, depending upon your consumer preference. Just wanted to talk a few things about our seafood department here. We get 7 days of fresh seafood delivery, so you can be confident that your product is always fresh. We get a lot of our seafood out of the Gulf of Maine, so very much local. We have great working relationships with our local seafood fishermen. And we are very focused on sustainability, so the seafood will be available for decades and generations. A few things about why I love my job. I'm a foodie by nature, so I really enjoy interacting with customers in our stores, offering cooking advice. Just want to make sure that you're having a great night, and hope you're enjoying your haddock meal prepared by Chef Doreen.
At Aristyle, we specialize in bra fit, so we work with women on a one-on-one basis to provide them comfortable, well-fitting bras for their everyday life, as well as for those moments of fun. And although someone might look at this store and what we do and think, oh, it's just a lingerie store, I challenge you to think about what lingerie is in completely different terms. Because for a woman, it's the first layer she puts on her body every day. And it's going to set the tone for not only how she goes about her day, but how she feels about herself. And that's always going to have a ripple effect in her life and the lives of her loved ones and those that she reaches every day.
Are you thinking of selling your Maine home? I'm Charlene Hamuka, president of Harcourt's Waterfront and Fine Properties.
And I'm Ben Brady, president of Harcourt's North America. Harcourt's is one of the largest and oldest real estate companies in the world, specializing in traditional real estate solutions and also our luxury auction platform. That'll push your property all the way through Harcourt's North America and the world.
In addition to our extensive international network, we also provide innovative solutions to help prepare and sell your home. Give us a call today to see how simple success is with Harcourt's. Harcourt's, we're with you all the way.
Hi, this is Yeager from Berlin City Auto Group. We believe that our community is stronger when we face challenges together. Over the past year, we were able to raise $71,000 for 25 schools across New England. These grants went to special teachers and classrooms to support a variety of needs. Some as simple as clothing and boots to outdoor activity center and even a self-sustaining lettuce farm. To learn more and nominate your school, visit berlincity.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you've ever watched an episode of Maine Life, you know that Aaron and I like to eat, and we get to eat at some of the best restaurants all across the state of Maine. But oftentimes people wonder what chefs are like when they're not working. So today I've invited myself over to my friends Josh Fertoni and Yuki Gosecki's house, chefs and cheesemakers who own York Hill Farm here in Washington. So we're gonna go in, check things out, and see what's going on the farm. I've been seeing your cheeses on lots of menus. Didn't you win an award at the State of Maine Cheese Festival?
Yeah, we did. We won Best in Show.
I mean,
so, you know.
So the best.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We're eating the best goat cheese in the state of Maine. Okay.
Hopefully.
I mean, I love lots of goat cheese in the state of Maine and lots of cheese, but that's really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm ready to eat, and so what are you making us? What is this? Your comfort food, stuff that you guys eat when you're having a day off, which is rare, I'm sure.
Yeah, there isn't really a day off. So we end up doing a lot of kitchen sink type of things. Either go Japanese with like hot pot, or we'll do basically pasta. Whenever we sort of throw together these various pasta dishes, it's just kind of what's coming out there from the garden. This has both beef and pork in it.
Nice.
That's what we had. You know, it's usually, but there's usually like some meat, you know, kind of stewed in. There's a base, some vegetables. It's healthy enough. It's tasty enough. It keeps us going. Both of our passions, even when we're in restaurants, was the ingredients. So I think we just wanted to figure out where we wanted to focus.
So we were saying we didn't need like restaurant quality dishes at any of, you know, your homes, and this is beyond. Like I'm not arguing about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm very, very happy about it. And of course you are going to make just as beautiful food for yourselves probably as you do in your restaurants, because, you know, eating well is a good thing. So that's your famous goat cheese cheesecake, Yuki?
Yes, it's the burnt cheesecake that I make with our dairy duet cheese.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, so we always end up having some cheese ends
Yeah.
from our logs.
Yeah.
So I just cut these a little bit thick for some that Yuki's gonna take to Japan.
And is that honey?
Yeah, honeycomb. The honeycomb goes really well with the green peppercorn and nutmeg. And this one this is chive and Aleppo. I like it with like different nuts, almonds and things. What I have is macadamia nuts.
And this is the one that won Best in Show.
Right.
Yep.
So Yuki wanted me to try eating the pasta with chopsticks.
Cheers.
I'm not good at eating with chopsticks. I can barely eat with a fork. So let's see how we go. Although this one has like a hole. So see, I can kind of grab that there.
There you go. So.
Okay, I'm gonna get it all over me.
And see me, I mix it all
Oh my
up.
word, the sauce.
So this is our dairy duet on top. We always put dairy duet on pasta dishes.
So tell me about how different, you know, working in a restaurant sort of is, you know, besides the obvious that it's like fast paced for a set amount of time versus like sort of now you own your own business and it's like an everyday, you know, sort of process.
When you're in a restaurant, it's sort of like we need this, you know, by 5 o'clock for service, or you need to get this to go out. There's always these specific deadlines. There are deadlines, like, oh, I have to ship out cheese tomorrow. But I have to ship out cheese tomorrow. It feels less scrambly.
So tell us again. So this is the
burnt dairy duet cheesecake.
It is not burnt. So delicious. Then you can go ahead and burn all the cheesecakes that you served to me. Wow. Thank you so much. Again, really, really delicious. So we just had that amazing lunch, and now we're going to check out your new creamery, right?
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is the front door.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go in.
I don't know if you can tell what this table is.
Is it like a mortuary table?
Yeah, it's an embalming table.
Can I lay on it?
If you want to.
No, not ready for that yet.
But it's perfect because the ones they sell to cheesemakers, stainless steel draining tables, are like double the price. So this is cheaper and it's medical grade steel. So plus it's
You're like MacGyver.
It works.
Oh wow! All right, cool.
We hope you're enjoying the show so far, and finally, we're going to end the episode as you always should with something sweet.
Yeah, our last course of the night, our Sweet Tooth segment hosted by husband and wife duo Matt and Heather Keeling. They love shopping local, exploring our state, and discovering new places, and we are excited to tag along. Take a look.
Today we're on Brackett Street in Portland's West End to check out one of our most favorite places, Chocolat Passion.
When I heard about this segment, this was one of the first places that came to mind. Their chocolates are both beautiful and delicious. If you haven't been, you must check it out. Let's go.
So good.
Welcome to Chocolat Passion. We are so happy to have you in our little shop and production space. I started the business almost 8 years ago in the Boston area in my kitchen in Belmont, Massachusetts. I moved to Portland almost 5 years ago and then opened this space 3.5 years ago. We really feel that we have a connection to the neighborhood. We know our customers, they know us, they really treasure what we do. We are 4 women altogether, all from this neighborhood, and we just work so well together.
We make a wide variety of products. Our main line of chocolates are shell molded, which means we take a polycarbonate shell, we paint it, we cast it to make a shell out of these 2 tempering machines. We fill it with a different ganache or pâte de fouille, which is a French fruit jelly, a nut, a caramel, a piece of candied fruit, and then we close it. And so they're these little beautiful confections. We make chocolate critters, we make chocolate unicorns, hazelnut creme. We make a whole line of vegan bars, which are a cool new up-and-coming product. They're made with a fruit chocolate. Every customer at the end of their visit is given a sample to enjoy outside. We try and do smaller versions of our everyday chocolates. It might be something that's currently out of the rotation that's in the case, but they're all intended to be enjoyed as an extra little bite, a thank you from us. We usually have a variety of darkened milk. Sometimes we do our caramels, sometimes we do our vegan bars. We kind of try and get a broad range of things for people that might not want to buy an entire product before they know if they like it or not. All right, I can offer you both some samples today.
Oh, look at this.
I have passion fruit vanilla, yuzu honey, bergamot, brown butter pecan, or bananas foster. Surprise me.
I'll have the brown butter pecan, please.
Yes. And here for you is a yuzu honey.
Yum.
I absolutely love my job. If you told me that I would be able to create sparkling chocolate unicorns when I was a child, I probably would have believed you, but I would have been over the moon and so happy.
Sarah, thanks so much for having us here today. These chocolates are amazing.
Thank you, and you definitely have to check it out. If you haven't been here before, definitely check them out online or stop in their shop.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope you feel inspired to go out and create your own Maine food story.
Follow us on Instagram, Maine Food Story, or on Facebook, Maine Life Media. Thank you to our sponsors, News Center Maine. It's PJ time. Say goodbye.
From Moosey, Brooks, and the rest of us, we'll see you next week.
So starting old cheese.
What?
We're gonna have good bloopers. Old cheese, old moldy cheese.
Starting with something.
Okay.
Farm. Let's go see what's going on.
Doing the beekeeper.
All right.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah, for me, that's like, this is our comforting thing. And that's what I want when I'm busy working. It's just to be able to throw together something quick.
It's so good.
What do you mean, actually?
She didn't think it was going to look good, is what she's saying.
That's what I heard too.
So you see this? This is Parmesan cheese. I always order it on the side of my pasta. It's an okay thing to do. Some chefs don't like me doing that, but I do it all the time, and it's necessary.